Hi, and welcome back. Today we're doing our update for Those Eyeshadows. Um, I have 4 random eyeshadows and 1 Dandelion brand random shadow in at a time. We'll start with the Dandelion one because it's our oldest. It's the only one still remaining from January. I cannot hold up the palette because they are too crumbly. This is the shade Rosemary from the Snow Spell palette. No pan. Yeah, there is no pans or rollouts this month, but this one, hopefully we're getting close. We've used it 21 times. So rule is 25 or pan. So hopefully we can get the 4 uses next month at least to roll that out. I've been trying to do as many green looks as I can, but I hate that palette. All the dandelions are being decluttered at the end of the year no matter what. I'm just trying to see how many I can get some use on before then. Next is the Nomad Cosmetics Chicago Speakeasy palette, rolled in the shade Blind Pig. Hopefully you can see the dip that's forming in the embossing. We have used this one 14 times. And I am wearing it today. And then the Blend Bunny Lure palette, we rolled in the shade Tentacles, which already had a pan, which is allowed. That means it automatically gets 25 uses because it has a pan. I'll try to put up a picture of what it looked like last month to see if there's any pan expansion, which is what we're working on. But out of our 25 uses, we have used this 13 times. And then we have our Cleona single torch, which rolled in, which is the shade here, which actually has a decent dip in it. Top 2 both have pretty good dips, which is impressive in the Cleona shadow. But we have only used this 7 times. And I'm pretty sure that one's going to be a 25 use and roll out because I don't know how you hit pan in a Cleona shade in less than a year. I just don't. We have the another Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Haunted Europe palette. We rolled in Brand Castle last month. Oh, we rolled in Torch, and then we rolled in this one. So it's this gray here, but we've only used it 4 times. To be fair, it's the reason for the low usage on that one is it's an identical shade to the color to one of the colors that's in our Project Level Up palette, and I wanted to make sure I got the uses on that one first. So yeah, unfortunately this one's going to be short and sweet because we have no rollouts, so we have no roll-ins. If I wasn't so swamped with eyeshadow already, I would go try to roll in another Dandelions shade because I was not expecting them to take this long, or for any of the Dandelion shades to be in for this long. And yeah, we're 5 months in and we're still working on our first Dandelion shade. That shows you just how little I use them. Biggest problem is the Snow Spell palette is just so crumbly and so so hard to open. I cannot open this with my hands. I need a tool to open this palette. And between the two of those, I just don't want to reach for it. The other one's in much better shape. It was in a Project Level Up back when it was still in good quality. These are all crumbly and stuff because they're old. But I mean, it has a lot of good usage on that one. It just, again, it's old, so it's crumbly. And this was my autumn palette, which is why it hasn't been getting much use just because of the time of year. I made that palette when Nomad came out with their, what was it called? Their big autumn palette from the Northeast. Hudson Valley. When Nomad came out with the Hudson Valley, I made that to try to dupe the colors. And it worked really well until Nomad had their $2 singles day, and I bought every single shade from the Hudson Valley for $2 because that was much cheaper than buying the whole palette. And it was fantastic. I bought all of the shades from the Hudson Valley, and I bought some from the Verona, and I bought some from the Costa Rica palette. And I really, really wish they would do that again because, yeah, that was fabulous. Okay, but that's our update. Short and sweet, like I said. I'm pretty sure Snow Spell will roll out by next month. It's 4 uses. I can get 4 uses even if I don't hit pan. No. I don't think I'm going to hit pan that in a month. I need to work harder on hitting the uses of this. Problem is, I have another purple in my other Blend Bunny palette that's in to hit pan no matter what for a project that's been getting, it's a very similar shade and it's been getting more use than Tentacles. So I need to step back from that one for just a little bit and focus on just getting the uses for Tentacles. This just rolled in and it's going to take forever, and this is strictly uses because I would guess 300 uses to hit pan in that, and we're not doing that. So yeah. All right, so we'll do our Project 10 uses on that the 4th? Yeah, on the 4th, so Thursday. Thursday we'll have our update for Project 10 uses, and then Friday we'll do all the eyeshadow in the last month. And I'm pretty sure I already got caught up at this point now. I just did my empties, which was 3 months. But we came back on the 31st. Or 30th, or whatever the last day of April was. And I'm pretty sure I did updates for Those Eyeshadows and everything starting then. So we should be all caught up now, which is nice. Okay, well that's that, and we will see you Thursday. Bye.